If I'm easy work, I heard him say I'm easy work. If I was easy work, you would take all that money that he's offering you. But yet and still, he want 200 million for.
As boxing fans gear up for an exciting 2025, the sport is once again buzzing with rumors of a monumental showdown between Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. While Canelo previously dismissed speculation about this highly anticipated clash a few months ago, a new twist has emerged. This time, a surprising fallout between boxing allies Turki Alalshikh and Terence Crawford has cast doubt on whether the fight will take place in 2025.
Worried about Canelo. I'm not thinking about Canelo. I'm just focused on Israel Magino.
In a small way, is this a stepping stone to your dream fight?
I don't look at.
Canelo Alvarez had previously suspended talks about a potential fight with Terence Crawford, stating that the discussions were a distraction from his unified super middleweight championship match in September. During this time, Terence Crawford and Turki Alalshikh worked hard to keep the fight on track. However, Canelo's decision ultimately derailed their efforts, ruining the plans Turki Alalshikh had hoped to bring to fruition.
When you say, I want Canelo, is there anybody in the camp that would say, you're not ready for this?
That's a big boy. He's strong. It's a conversation. It's not just, oh man, you'll whoop his ass.
Yes, man type stuff.
With no distractions on Canelo Alvarez's schedule, he's now fully ready to discuss and negotiate a fight with Terence Crawford. However, Crawford has become the primary obstacle. Previously, Canelo demanded $100 million for a fight with Crawford, while asking for $200 million to face David Benavidez, a bout he considers riskier due to Benavidez's size advantage. When asked recently about the payout he required to fight Crawford, Canelo reportedly told the journalist $150 million. Whether this figure was a serious demand or strategic posturing remains unclear. It's also uncertain if this statement contributed to Turki Alalshikh stepping away from plans to organize the Canelo-Crawford mega fight. According to one insider, Alalshikh remarked, "Send me to Ferrari," before abandoning the effort. As of now, the fight appears to be off. However, seasoned boxing fans note that in the world of fight negotiations, dead is often a temporary status. If both sides genuinely want the fight, it can and likely will happen in due time. Meanwhile, both Crawford and Canelo continue to explore their options. Canelo is set to face Edgar Berlanga Jr. on September 14th in Las Vegas. That date will also see competition from the UFC, which plans to stage one of its biggest events to date, promising a packed night of combat sports for fans.
He want 150 million to fight me. So that just lets me know right there that I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to him. I'm a threat to his leg.
Despite interest from promoters, Canelo Alvarez has seemingly cooled on the idea of a mega fight with Terence Crawford. During a conversation with the media, Canelo explained the reasoning behind his $200 million demand for a potential fight against David Benavidez.
Right now,
Yeah.
Turkey has said that he's not interested in the fight anymore. What's your reaction or your response to that?
Wait, take it easy.
Canelo Alvarez has acknowledged the risks involved in facing David Benavidez, noting that Benavidez is a great fighter and comes into the ring 25 pounds heavier than him. While he admits it's a challenge, Canelo emphasized that if the money is right, the fight could happen as soon as tomorrow. However, a $200 million fee would require a huge gate to generate the necessary revenue, and Turki Alalshikh is fully aware of this. Taking to the social media, Alalshikh dismissed Canelo's demands, stating, "I heard Canelo say he respects me but doesn't like the way we do business. As for his respect, it doesn't matter to me. As for the way I do business, I know why he doesn't like it, because I target big fights at fair prices. Anyone who prefers easy fights won't like that." Alalshikh didn't stop there. He even questioned Canelo's mentality as a fighter, suggesting that after his loss to Dmitry Bivol, Canelo has been seeking easier matchups. "I know how he feels after losing to Bivol, so he's been looking for easier fights ever since," Alalshikh said. "But I'm not afraid of fighting Benavidez or Crawford. I knew he was wasting our time with unrealistic demands and money that can't be met. I'll keep pushing for big fights that benefit boxing, while he seems focused on easy shows and fights."
forth with Turki? And if that fight is off the table, are you really motivated still by becoming undisputed at 54? And yeah, like what's the biggest motivating goal or fight out there?
The situation has been disheartening for Terence Crawford, who saw a fight with Canelo Alvarez as the biggest opportunity of his career, a bout that would guarantee him his highest payday. After months of delays, Canelo finally agreed to a $100 million purse, the same amount Crawford had initially agreed to. However, Crawford has now decided to request a larger purse, arguing that he was the one who initiated the matchup and would have accepted the same amount as Canelo if not for Canelo's reactions over the past few months. While it may seem unreasonable for Crawford to seek such a significant increase, it's disappointing to consider that he was originally the one pushing for the fight. He appeared willing to accept a fair purse, as long as it was reasonable, but now feels compelled to ask for more given the circumstances.
Like, you know, it's crazy and it makes me laugh with all the
Terence Crawford has argued that he has more to lose than Canelo Alvarez in their potential fight. Aside from risking his WBA super welterweight title, Crawford is also putting his undefeated record of 41 wins and 0 losses on the line. In contrast, Canelo, with a record of 62 wins, 2 losses, and 2 draws, would not face as much damage from another loss, given that he has already tasted defeat in his career. There is no doubt that Crawford is currently one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. After becoming a 4-weight world champion in August by defeating WBA super welterweight champion Israel Madrimov, Crawford has firmly established himself as one of boxing's top stars, with the world at his feet.
Terence Crawford, I see he wants to fight. He's made it clear. Do fights like that help your legacy, or do you feel like that's something that's not worth it to you?
Everything in my career, every.
The American star, Terence Crawford, has been linked to several big names for his next bout, including unified super middleweight champion Saul Canelo Alvarez. Following his Riyadh season debut against Israel Madrimov, these fantasy matchups are becoming more plausible. However, fans will have to wait a little longer to see Crawford return to the ring. Appearing on DAZN's Ariel and Aid, the boxing show His Excellency Turki Alalshikh, the mastermind behind the Riyadh season events, disclosed that Crawford was considered for the recently announced February 22nd card. However, plans fell through, and Crawford's return is now expected later in 2025. I tried and pushed to make this fight happen, but Crawford is not ready, His Excellency Turki Alalshikh stated.
Make my legacy different and better, no? Terence Crawford is a great fighter, he's a good fighter, but like I say, he's weight classes for a reason. I'm focused on
Amid the ongoing speculation, it has been revealed that Terence Crawford is dealing with a minor health issue, a small injury, that has delayed his return to the ring. While he has expressed a preference to fight in May or later, no official announcements have been made yet. Conversations about this potential super fight are growing louder, with boxing insiders suggesting that, if finalized, it could become one of the biggest events ever staged in Las Vegas. Speculation is building around a possible fight date in late 2025, with September 16th being a prime candidate as it aligns with Canelo Alvarez's tradition of fighting during Mexican Independence Day celebrations. Fans and analysts are eagerly awaiting confirmation, hoping this bout materializes into a thrilling showdown capable of reshaping the boxing landscape.
We can talk about the fight in February with Crawford. Yeah, they text me yesterday and I said.
After much anticipation, the two boxing superstars finally reached an agreement, and experts believe the fight will take place in the super middleweight division, where Canelo reigns supreme. Terence Crawford, stepping up from light middleweight, is aiming to cement his legacy by capturing a championship in a third weight class. This clash of titans promises to be legendary, pitting two of boxing's brightest stars against each other. In an intriguing twist, early predictions have surfaced regarding the fight's dynamics. Analysts suggest Crawford might start cautiously in the first round, carefully studying Canelo's style. As the fight progresses, it's expected to become a high-level chess match, with Crawford potentially securing a narrow victory by split decision. The buzz surrounding this potential mega fight is electrifying, and fans are already imagining the spectacle. Picture a vibrant, packed arena with enthusiastic supporters wearing merchandise of their favorite fighters and waving banners emblazoned with rallying cries for this historic matchup. The arena is alive with anticipation as the main screen teases the announcement. Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford, fueling the excitement. As 2024 approaches, the boxing world is abuzz with conversations about this monumental event. Insiders suggest that if it happens, it could be one of the biggest events ever staged in Las Vegas. For both fighters, this isn't just another match. It's a legacy-defining moment.